I'm smart.
This video will probably contain lots of swearing and editing.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I don't make major motion pictures. I make crap.
Ridicule radar.
And here we go.
CryptoZoo is coming. I will make damn sure of it.
It's a really fun game that makes you money.
This is how it was supposed to work. You started by buying this crypto token called Zoo, which is their in-game currency, and you use Zoo coins to then buy egg NFTs, which you can then hatch to become animals.
Gotcha.
You then can breed those two animals to become hybrid animals. For example, if you breed a gorilla and a kitten, you get a gore kitty.
Okay.
You can then burn your animal NFTs to release the zoo they earned back to you, and from there you can invest it into eggs or just cash out. Now, some of you of the Egyptian persuasion might notice some triangular qualities to this game description.
Are you going to give us some money or not?
I tried to scam my audience.
What? That is patently false.
Unlike this little nugget.
Today I'm going to be defending myself with facts. Coffeezilla tried to work with law enforcement.
When?
But his work was described as not anchored to truth.
By who?
Speculative.
What you talking about? 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 What you talking about?
You say you're relying on facts, so where's the evidence? It doesn't exist, does it? This does, though.
How much did you guys make in CryptoZoo?
I lost around $50,000 in CryptoZoo.
I lost $40,000.
I lost around $15,000 US.
I lost $25,000.
$120,000.
$500,000 Australia.
I'm smart.
Coffee, you interviewed the developer who stole the game code, fled to Switzerland, and held it hostage for $1 million. Well, his name is Zach Kelling. Surely, as the internet detective that you proclaim to be, you would know that he spent time in prison for multiple felonies, one for aggravated robbery, armed robbery at a liquor store, and the other for, surprise, obstructing the legal process. I can see why you kept him anonymous.
I can see why you hired him to help you win your scam.
And I know what you're thinking. What type of idiot would work with an unsavory individual like Zach Kelling?
I'm smart.
I guess that's what I get for trusting the team that I relied on to vet and manage Eddie's hiring process.
You relied on yourself to hire people.
Check out the big brain.
And surely you knew was allegedly responsible for 2 rug pulls before you interviewed him. So either you missed that or you knew it and failed to let the public know.
You missed that when you hired him, or you hired him knowing that, or you're
Dumb.
still your responsibility.
We handmade art for the past 6 months, bro. Approval, very specific notes, 10 different artists making art for our project.
Wow. Sincere face.
It was actually Adobe stock photos mashed together.
Me, handmade art.
Why have you allowed the illegal recording of Jeff's phone call without his permission?
Me wonder, is there such a thing as one-party consent laws in some states?
Crypto King Jake stole $6 million. True or not, we had already removed him from the team when we realized he was a bad actor.
Bad actor? Me thinks he's pretty good if he fooled you, right?
Cause you're
objectively smart.
Conman Eddie, lead developer, stole $1.7 million. True or not, when we learned he was a bad actor as well, he was immediately removed from the team. While myself and Jeff sold nothing and made nothing.
With a name like Conman Eddie, that should be the first clue not to trust him. Just because you didn't make anything doesn't mean it's not a scam. That's like telling a judge, yes, I burgled the house, but I was arrested before I could make any money.
Can I go now?
Rats under my nose, stole the game code, millions of dollars, and left Jeff and I abandoned with no team and knives in our back.
Rats you hired. Technically, the knives are in your front because you hired these people. Or did you have your back turned to them when
You hired these people.
I suggest you use the money you got from pumping your Patreon to hire a good lawyer.
You're gonna need it.
Maybe we could have talked about this if you had reached out to me, personally. Not my manager, Jeff, who is not me, Steven.
Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, because it's really easy to contact multi-millionaires and they have managers just for fun and not business-related purposes so they aren't overwhelmed with people contacting them. Me thinks an objectively smart person would know this.
I wanted to confront Logan Paul on them.
But unfortunately, we're not exactly on speaking terms, so I wondered.
How could I speak to Logan without speaking to Logan?
I don't have any fucking idea.
Explain everything one day with my manager who's like in charge now.
You fucking idiot.
So I gave him a call.
Busting my ass to evolve into a person that I can say I'm actually proud of.
And unsurprisingly, it's not his fault. It's the bad actors who ruined the project.
You have a funny way of twisting things.
Smig. Hey.
And you have a head like Crichton and an unfunny, scammy way of twisting things.
Tomato, tomato.
CryptoZoo is coming. I will make damn sure of it.
I know, it sounds stupid to buy an influencer project.
Oh, yes.
People saw Logan as different.
Stop it!
Logan Paul couldn't possibly scam us, right?
Wrong.
I won't say amazing, but I'm smart.
I'm
objectively smart.
You're a genius. And I think
No matter how you cut it.
Smart enough to scam fans out of their money, but not smart enough to know why you hired a manager.
Coffeezilla is not a criminal.
Like, duh, obviously we know you're the criminal who hires other criminals to help you in your criminal activity.
I turn the fucking camera the right way, smart guy.
It is pride. I'm a fighter at heart, and I was defensive because I know I never scammed anyone with this project. I never made any money, never sold any tokens, and I only had the best intentions going in.
What's the reason this isn't on your channel with near 24 million subs then?
But the fact is that suing Coffeezilla is not going to help CryptoZoo holders, so I do need to focus my attention where it should be, which is on fans and supporters of me. You guys mean the world to me, so I'd like to announce my 3-step plan moving forward.
You have no case against Coffeezilla, which is why you cannot sue, and step 1 is surely refunding the money your fans lost.
Right.
Step 1, Jeff and I are going to burn our Zoo tokens so we have no financial upside in the game and it will add value to holder tokens. Step 2,
refund every penny your fans lost.
We want to offer a rewards program for players who are disappointed in the status of the game. So essentially you're going to be able to burn your base egg or your base animal
born on April Fool's Day.
1 ETH or the equivalent in BNB. I am personally committing 1,000 ETH to this, which is about $1.3 million.
Pathetic.
Crypto King, by my calculations, ended up making $6 million.
I have a plan.
Step 3, obviously finish and deliver the game.
Do you expect us to fall for this hogwash?
To say I am disappointed in how this was handled internally is an understatement.
Because you didn't make the millions you wanted from scamming honest people, someone else scammed you in your scam before you could scam them.
There's a full internal investigation going on along with an audit, and we are going to pursue full legal action for whomever needs to be held accountable.
This is all your fault.
Logan, in the sense of his poor management. In my opinion, if the team failed to perform, that's Logan Paul to blame.
Including Logan Paul, of course.
Obviously.
Latest video about his awesome life.
Right to the community. My sole obligation is to my supporters.
No. Not these supporters.
This video is long overdue. Here it is. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize
to the minority of my fans
for how this has unfolded thus far, and I want people to know that they can trust me and that I'll always take care of the fans and people who support me.
Don't you ever get tired of spouting such utter bollocks?
I appreciate your guys' patience while we do our internal investigation, and I promise to be transparent and disclose any information we find out in the process.
You're something like a tumor.
Twat man.
After weeks of investigation and speaking to a significant number of CryptoZoo victims,
we've taken legal action against CryptoZoo Incorporated, Logan Paul, Daniel Strobel, Jeff Levin, Eddie Ibanez, and Jake Greenbaum in conspiracy to commit fraud.
Listen, buddy, you know what's a myth? You thinking you're smart. That's a myth. But nobody believes that myth here.
I don't think I'm smart, George.
I'm smart. I'm objectively smart. You're a genius. And I think
no matter how you cut it. Cut. But lack of intelligence, that deserves a little ha ha ha. Come on, what are we talking about?
I'm smart.
I'm smart. So please tell me how and why I'm suddenly a laughingstock.
I'm smart.
Each one of them scammed the project in their own way. And then off to the sunset they went.
I get it.
I don't like it.
Pathetic ending.
If you want to put anybody else on my ridicule radar, tell me in the comments or call me a cunt.